Hello. Surprise stream. I just got back from a haircut and I decided that I wanted to stream a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to get further in Silent Hill F. This is the New Game Plus playthrough. Basically, I'm gonna try to beat it. That'd be great if I could beat it tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, so we kind of went out of our way to a save point. And now it is time to head back. And I think we came from this direction. We came from Shu's house. Man, when I went out to get my haircut, I walked there. Like I took public transit to get there. And it started like pouring rain on my way home. So I was pretty much drenched when I got back. Not great. Okay, yeah, now we have to go this way. This was closed off before. I don't remember how. Like a tree branch or something. I don't know. But it was closed off before. I know that much. But yeah, now I'm home. I'm cozy and warm. Ready to be scared, I guess. Hold up. Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. The button's remapped. Are you kidding? Hold on. How? How did that happen? Let me check Steam. Game. I didn't change anything. I didn't even unplug the controller. How does this happen? Steam settings. Controller. Press the A button. Oh. What? Okay. I'm not playing it like this. This is frustrating. I'm gonna, we're quitting. We're quitting. I'll, let me figure this out real quick. Live debugging is what's happening here. Why? What changed? I didn't change anything. I didn't even turn off my computer. I mean, I put it to sleep, you know. It's saying a different controller system. So maybe something happened there. Let me see here. Yeah, it's like not recognizing it the same way, which is really weird. Let me just try to unplug it and plug it back in again. Hold on. This is frustrating. Maybe it's like if I put the computer to sleep and then just wake it back up, maybe it gets confused about what the controller should be or something. I did order a new controller, so I'm hoping that yeah, now it recognizes it. It seems to be fine now. So I'll start the game again. Man, I wonder, because there were lots of times where I was playing this game and I was like, do I just suck at this game? I wonder how many times the buttons just magically remapped. That's interesting. So, okay, let's try that again. That's 5 minutes I'll never get back. And you'll never get back now, thanks to me. You're welcome. Okay, is it streaming, actually? OBS. Yeah, looks like it is. Seems like it's set up properly. I think we're good. Okay, let's try to continue. See if we're good. Maybe it auto-saved after I did nothing. No, it didn't. Okay. Am I good though? Okay, now it's right. Okay, sorry, but that's just like that's way too annoying. It's way too frustrating to deal with that. I could tell, like, it's as soon as I dodged instead of interacted with the item, I was like, these button mappings are wrong. But yeah, hopefully when I get the new controller, that doesn't happen anymore. So that's hopefully only like a temporary issue. Okay, we're back here. There we go. Now we interacted instead of dodging. Perfect. There's another save point right down here with the baseball bat. What do I have? I have enough stuff. I don't really, well, I don't really like the axe, but... How powerful is this crowbar? I don't actually know. Let's pray. I think there's one more Jizo statue. And I have to imagine that I get it now. Or I do it now. Because we're right by the sacred tree. So, you know, when else would be a better time to do it? Yokon. So if anything's going to make this take a while, it's going to be dealing with that. So maybe we won't beat it tonight, but maybe we'll get the other Jizo statue taken care of. There's a radio. Okay. That got me nothing. Maybe it's a bit further down. How hard is this thing to wield? Oh, it's like one of those block items. Okay. Probably does crazy damage, though. Man. Okay, I didn't know how to use the heavy items. Okay, I don't like this item. I like that. Okay, maybe just don't focus. Focusing seems to not be easy. It's like blocking. And I don't know, I played the entire rest of the game without blocking. Oh, here we go. The other Jizo statue or whatever. A photo attached, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that always is the same thing. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Ebisugaoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been the sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will, without a doubt, undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. Okie doke. Let's find it. Let's get that sacred sword. Looks like it's back behind a house with a light post. Well, that's a light post over there. Oh. This item sucks, man. I am doing an awful time with this axe. Well, I gotta use some of these band-aids anyways. Okay, honestly, happy that broke. That sucked, man. Bad weapon. Not worth it. A crowbar. Crowbars are alright. Alright, there is a light post here. I don't think that's in the photo, though. Nah, this is a different light post. So it's probably got to be someplace else. Okay. Let's look around for that other light post. It auto-saved, which means there's a fight or something. What's up here? Oh, toolkit. That'll be good for my knife. No light posts around here. Letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper. But this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. Oh, this is about Hinako's dad. Did he even stop to think for a second what might happen if he mangled her face before she got married? I just don't know what's going through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know I'm always complaining to you. Hey, I recognize where we are. Box. Bandage. Do I recognize where we are? I don't recognize where we are. I think that's just a reused asset. I think this is it. Clinical trial. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakuta Makakuta. Kakuta Makakuta. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams on average once every 2 days. That's pretty frequent. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. Oh, this is kind of like what's going on with Hinako here. The character etched into the stone is decipherable. Sorry, I'm moving a window a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. It is decipherable. Okay, then we're gonna have a vision. It's a knife in a tree. Somewhere. Are you able to see these again? No, you can't. There was a knife in the tree, but, I'm sorry to say that it seems residents in town offer the kitchen knives. Okay. That was really bad of me, but I, like, wasn't actually paying super close attention. I'm sure we'll find it. We'll find it. Ooh, we got chocolate. It was in a tree. It was in some kind of tree. Let's keep going forward for now. I thought I saw a thing there. There we go. Okay. More bandages. Ooh, there it is. That wasn't hard. Father's old tuna filleting knife. Now completely rusted and useless. That must have really scared her as a child. She thinks about this scene a lot. I mean, I imagined it would scare me too. Having a knife thrown at you by your father. Okay. Now we're going to put this to rest at the Jizo statue, which is this way. Here. Yep, same thing we always hear. Okay, now... Can I go up this way? Interesting. Hmm. No, I'm good. Where the heck am I going? Spatial reasoning bad. Now I think... So this is Shu's house, which is not where I want to go. I should just keep checking until I know I'm going the right direction. This is where I want to go. Right? Yes. I actually don't think I locked myself into the bad ending. We'll see. Okay. An ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides within it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. While it is sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. While you cannot use the sacred sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in this state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. Interesting. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using Y, as long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Hahaha, cool. Okay. Oh, this is just the tutorial for the equipment. How do I... Oh, it's just another... Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Exciting. I think that one of these areas lets you purify it only if you've met all the prerequisite conditions for doing so. But I don't think I have met those prerequisite conditions. So I think I'm safe. Okay. Enshrine. It's been a while since we've done that. We're getting close to the end of the game. Let's keep a Higashi, and we'll keep the next divine water we come across. Should I keep this out? Let's keep it out. Well, I got the sword. It is unpurified, as requested. One unpurified sword. Were those always there? All right. That monster respawned. I almost feel like I should test out the sword on something. But let's keep going for now. I'm sure there'll be a monster later on. Is this the right way? Yeah, I'm trying to go... Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying to go back to town so that I can go back home, I think. Right? I'm heading... No. That's where I'm heading. Yeah, so this is the wrong way. Oh, this is the purification. This has to be. I don't want to... I think this is where you purify. Ah. Yeah, but I haven't met the prerequisites. Nice. Okay, I think I'm still on the good route. There was a puzzle that I kind of forgot about and then left. And turns out that was the right thing to do. It was in that kind of pretty area, secret area that we found. Bandage. Damn. Okay. And then if I put it away, it slowly repairs. Okay. Divine water. Good. We'll keep the crowbar out until Can I go this way? I guess this is the way to go. Did I explore everything? I think I did. Yeah, it's just that dead end. Okay. What's that? There's a loud noise outside. Sounded like car backfiring or something. This sure takes a while to heal. Or to repair. Okay, now where the heck am I? I am here. Oh, you know what? I can use Sakuko's mailbox key now. I think. Maybe. Oh, steel pipe. I'm good. I got enough weapons, I think. Sure do give you a lot. Now they give you a lot. Now they give you a lot. Yeah, man, this thing takes a while to repair. I mean, I guess it is very powerful. Bandage. I want to use it more, though. Okay. Guess we go in here. Old medical record. Note. While the request for emergency transport was being made, I was left alone in an examination room with the patient. During the time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded, Kuroyuki, so that's my name. That's a bit weird. It's not uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience distortion. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless, his face unmoving like a mask. Like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. Oh, that's interesting. There's been lots of doll symbolism, and I haven't thought about that too much, but yeah, that kind of makes sense. At the very least, I did not note any of the usual symptoms of fever-induced disorientation. Immediately after, he again lost consciousness. As I did not accompany him, I do not know the details of what happened at the prefectural hospital. Although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory, as a long-practicing physician of Ebisugaoka, I cannot help but be reminded of the local phenomenon, the fox possession. Letter from a boy. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me, Kuroyuki. Huh. The fox that she saved in the, Hmm. This game is kind of making it unclear if there's actually supernatural elements to it. And I kind of dig that. Because there is a logical way of reading almost all this. And that's just that she's having a drug-induced trip while she's freaking out about her wedding day. Ooh, a toolkit. But then there's the the supernatural sense of reading it, where it's like she rescued a little fox, and the fox happened to be a god, and the god is like, I'm going to make you one of my followers, or something. I won't forget you. Hey. Oh, maybe it's as I attack with other weapons, almost like it eats durability. Because now I've got some durability back on the sword. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere. Wasn't even anything worthwhile over there. Okay, guess we go up this way now. We could switch to this for now. Arade? Oh, yeah. Let's find a save point so we can get rid of some of this stuff. More divine water. Bandage. Which I don't need. Emma. Diary of Revenge. On the 21st, 13 Ebisugaoka residents were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kinshu Paper Morning Edition, May 22nd, Meiji 13, 1888. Or 1880. I'm glad they put that. I never remember those different years, Meiji, like Meiji 13 or whatever. This was a truly horrible incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on a large-scale dam began soon after, drawing a whole new workforce to Ebisugaoka that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everyone had forgotten about the mass murder. I, however, have not forgotten. There was something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitness reports, the killer was a giant of a man, over 2 meters tall, who had covered himself head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned into a kind of armor. That is weird. On top of that, he also wore a no mask. He marched around town preaching the following: You worship false idols. The foxes lead you astray. Destroy their foul statues. If reverence is not given to the divine tree, then the water dragon shall arise once more to bring calamity upon this land. The man then proceeded to butcher everyone in his path with a katana. Brutal. I'd wager that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic. To the followers of the old practices, the tradition of faith from the divine tree to the transition of faith from the divine tree to the Inari statues is surely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It's entirely possible that this strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion in the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This too, unsurprisingly, has been made out of some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily glowing foxes. They circled around the man, surrounding him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. And an Emma. Heck yes. And a first aid kit. Well, I'll come back for that. There's got to be a safe place nearby, because they just gave me an Emma. There's one. Let's do this real quick. Enshrine. We're keeping the divine water and the Higashi. We're getting rid of this stuff. Do I want to keep 2 of these? Let's keep 2 of them. And then we're going to pray. Right. Okay, we got max stamina. I guess we could get max sanity. Let's do that. Oh, it's not max yet. Ooh, I have 2 Emmas? I could max it. Okay. I didn't realize I had 2 Emmas. How'd that happen? Okay. Now we just need a few more in order to max out our health. Man. Doing pretty good on Emma. Oh yeah. First aid kit. There we go. Okay, what is the correct way? So it's that way, but let's double check, make sure there's nothing down here. Doesn't seem to be. There's a monster over there. Another kitchen knife. Should I take that? Let's go use up this crowbar more, and then we'll take the kitchen knife. Dang. Get my butt kicked by this thing. Okay. There we go. Azarashi. Something? Interesting little area. It's so tucked away, you'd figure there'd be more there.
相棒もうすぐだ
Toolkit. Got knives for days. Arare. Guess that's it. Looks like I can proceed from here. Could I not proceed from the other way? Not a. I have too many of these. Nominee. Okay, let's switch to the crowbar. Let that heal up a bit.
街は化け物だらけだ家に戻ろうあっち行け
Is there even a point in going this way? First aid kit. Can I even go this way? I don't think I can. That was a weird scene.
まずいな武器が壊れそうだ
Iga kawariso. Kawariso indeed. Do you want to keep exploring? Let's keep exploring. If I can. Just a toolkit. Yeah. I'm hoping to find 2 more Emma. Research notes on Kakuta Makakuta. There exists a wondrous medicine that a Batran missionary is said to have brought to Nagasaki during the Tensho era, circa 1580 AD. It was a drug used during meditation by individuals to speak with their inner selves. It is said that through the power of this medicine, individuals become able to delve into their innermost selves. Everyone possesses an inner you, and inside that inner you is another inner you, and inside that inner you, the endless repeating chain was named a Kakuta Makakuta, a term for an old Nagasaki dialect referring to nesting structures. Interesting. I don't think I can go further down here, right? It's probably blocked off by that car. I don't like the sledgehammer. Maybe I can go further. This is wild. Why? Why can I go further? Emma. Heck yeah. Okay, that's 1. Chocolate. We're taking the chocolate. What do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of this bandage. I cannot see. I think that was impressive, but I wasn't sure because I could hardly see anything. But I got my Emma. And that's what matters. I'm missing 1 Emma. Oh, man. That is so cool. You can parry like that. Maybe I should switch away from this for a while.
これが壊れたらどうする？
Hmm. There we go. I don't really like the hammer. I got 7 toolkits. Maybe I should just repair this thing. Let's just repair this. I know it's not a knife, but... eh. No. Wrong way. This way. Was it always 2 of them? That it were, like, etched out? Okay, I guess nothing new is here. Oh, there's another save place coming up, so I don't have to go all the way back. I actually got one of those off. I don't think I've done that this whole game. The focus attacks are just too strong. Okay, enshrine. Ramen, I don't need that. Chocolate, I don't need that. Then let's use an Emma. Pray. Nothing else to really think about. We'll just get life or health. I think I got 2 more of those to get, actually. I thought it was only 1 more, but I think it's actually 2. Whoops. Didn't mean to dodge like that. Came from that way. I think this was just an alternate path I could have taken that would have skipped all that stuff. But that got me an Emma. So I would say that was worth it. Is my sword healed yet? Pretty healed. Pretty healed. We could switch back to this for a while. Bandage. So I am currently the inner self, I think, if I understand right. And we're taking that drug that lets you talk with your inner self. And we don't like the person we have become. It's hard to stagger enemies, but the sword is pretty powerful. You just can't stagger so well. Okay, Adade. I don't think I was pulled away from anything important. No, that's just back where I was. So let's see. Nothing over here, I don't think. Bandage. We're basically back home, but we're not going to go in there yet. Unless it forces us. I want to go this way. Okay. Ooh, double hit. Nice. I ain't using another toolkit on this thing. It is very convenient. Sugoku Benni. Alright, am I gonna use the toolkit? Sure. So that I can pick up the chocolate. Oh, I still can't pick up the chocolate. Do I even need this chocolate? How much faith do I have? Can I see that someplace? Where's that at? I don't know how to check. Whatever. Okay, first aid kit, sure. They got me to repair my weapon. I'll never forgive them. Alright. Nothing else here. And that's the end of the line. No place to go but inside the house. And face my parents. Wonder if this is what it's like for all the inner selves. You know, do they experience this sort of horror landscape internally? In in any subconscious that takes, for a person who takes this medicine? I have to imagine so. Okay, I don't see anything that is, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I don't see any other items or anything. So let's just go inside. Plenty of weapons this time around. Oh, the father was a chef, and so that must be like a sushi chef or something like that. And so Let's enshrine the Arare. Yokon chocolate. Actually, did I get a new? No, I didn't. Oh, I'm so hopeful. I think this is different than the last time. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the fox fell to the sword. In the aftermath, their seal upon the land vanished without a trace. The sword raised itself heavensward. Oh, I wield the sword now. The scale is now dedicated to the rising sun. Now go, white bird, fly away and never come back. The white bird took to the air and flew towards the horizon, becoming a silhouette against the sun. Now nothing remained upon the land.
このくぼみ、何か入れるのか。
I need the crests. This part's kind of long, if I remember. It's streaming for an hour. What time is it? We'll try.
知らない部屋だ。
Okay, I can see a map now.
シェーン、そこにいるの。
Calendar.
なんでここに。この日付。何か大事な日だった気が。
Why is that date special? You know, I never thought too hard about those dates, but I think there's something like the 10th. The date of the 10th keeps showing up a lot. Not 100% sure why. I mean, I'm sure we've learned why, but I'm just, I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it a bit. Teak comb. Oh, we're back at this, where I pick up 2 items and then I run back to the save point to enshrine them. Let's look around a bit more before we, enshrine a bunch of crap. Bloodstains. Nothing interesting. Arare. They've given up on giving me red pills. That's interesting. She's completely cut herself away from it, I guess. Nominee already. We're out of... What is this? Inari Sushi. Let's get rid of one of these. And my arm kind of hurts. Ooh, gotta be an Emma. Heck yeah. Diary of Revenge. My father had the courage to call out to the town's religious groups for the embezzlement of local taxes. He died in an accident shortly after, and those crooks claimed it was Inari-sama's divine punishment. I abandoned all faith and became an atheist from that day on. I don't believe in the gods, or Buddha, or divine punishment, or stupid curses. Instead, I turned to research and began delving into the local history of religion and folklore. My goal was to expose their precious faith for what it really was, a bunch of wild tales crafted to suit their manipulative needs, and ultimately get my revenge. I write this journal like some kind of final message, now due to my steadily deteriorating health. From the beginning of this month, my appetite has drastically decreased. Even after 3 weeks, I still don't get hungry, and any attempt to force down food simply results in vomiting. 2 days ago, I tried to eat some rice porridge to no avail. I threw up soon after. More concerning is that there was something moving around in my vomit. It was like the larva. It was a larva of a locust. It was the larva of a locust. Yesterday I woke in a sudden fit of choking coughs. It left an odd squirming and scratching sensation in my throat and mouth. Turning on the light, I spat out what I had coughed up. It was a grasshopper and a cricket. Surrounding me in my bed, I found another dozen or so insects crawling on the sheets. I had coughed up all these bugs. I can't go to a doctor. If anyone were to see this, they would immediately claim it was some kind of divine punishment. I mean, it's kind of what it feels like. I woke again in the early hours of the morning to a painful fit of coughing and countless bugs spewing out from my mouth. They come out of me and crawl up on my curtains and scutter across my floor until every inch of my room is covered in a gleaming, writhing carpet. I'm nothing more than skin and bones at this point, yet my head feels bulbous and heavy. Whenever I move, I can hear dry chittering inside me. My head is full of them now, or maybe they're eggs. Gross. I had a headache that felt like my head was going to split open just moments ago, but it went away like it was nothing. My cough and all the insects are getting progressively worse, however. I don't think I'll make it through the night. I refuse to believe that this is some divine punishment for questioning the gods, though. Who in their right mind would believe such nonsense? Emma. It's got to be his last diary entry. Or journal entry. So does that mean I missed an Emma someplace?
いつ撮ったんだろう。
Oh, pictures. Hinako's diary. It's midnight and I'm awake. That means I won. My big day's tomorrow. No, the sky is becoming brighter, meaning today is tomorrow. It's my funeral today. No, my execution. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to die. Why do I have to die? You're not going to die, Hinako. You're always going to be you. Yeah, right. Sure, my name will be the same. But they're just going to slap it on some other sack of meat. Ugh. You aren't a baby bird anymore, Hinako. See, Hinako is like baby bird, I think. Like Hina, I think that's like feather, I think. Like it's for counting bird type things or something. And then ko, which is child. So I think it is literally like baby bird. You aren't a baby bird anymore, Hinako. Don't you want to spread your wings and venture into a brand new world? Then you can go die if you want. Don't drag me down with you. Everyone but Sakuko and Shu. Mom and Dad. Okay. And then I need my portrait to complete the puzzle. All right. Let me go enshrine stuff before I find more crap. Ramune. Anade. Sushi. Comb. Why am I even keeping that stuff, man? Why am I even enshrining stuff? There's a weapon there. That's good to know. Back here to explore a bit.
お父さんたちの部屋なの。
Oh wait, I got an Emma. I should have used it. Well, whatever. We'll go back there soon enough, I'm sure. Does this always circle around? I thought it didn't. Stuck. This opens. Bandage. Axe. Okay, I don't need that right now. Can't open it. Okay, yeah. We're actually circling around to the save point now, so let's pray. Okay, there's only one more Emma to get. I hope I didn't miss just like a regular one someplace. I feel like I did. I feel like that had to have been the last one. There were some other doors I didn't check. Let's check those other doors. I don't know, Hinako. I guess that's it. Okay. So that's it. We got an offering. Let's offer it. Already went through there. This almost looks like a door, but I think it is a door. It's just blocked off, and it's just shown on the map for some reason, which is weird. Okay, I guess now it's time to put the calendar up. I already saved. Calendar. October 6th. You know what? Well, I'll look this up later. I don't need to write it down. So this is October 6th right here. Bandage, not that I need it. Okay. Get off me. Dangerous room to get caught with that. Oh, he's already dead. Sickle, don't need that. Man, they give you more weapons the New Game Plus route than, I guess that makes sense. But, like, they could have given me that sickle here in my first playthrough. Maybe they did, and I just don't remember. I just remember being pretty starved of weapons in this area. But I also did suck at the game, so, you know. Maybe I was given plenty of weapons. I just put them to poor use. All right, nothing there. What about here? Ramune. Shokotaku. Yeah, this way. Is it really? Yeah. Okay. Enshrine, since we're here. You know what? Let's enshrine one of each of those. Let's just keep 2. Actually, let me check something real quick. When I went live, I don't know if I left it unlisted or if I clicked public. That would be hilarious if I left this unlisted. No, it says okay, it's public. Okay, cool. Just checking. Teehee. That would have been funny. Let's go this way. Won't budge. There we go. Okay. I almost hit the right button to counter. I'm too used to wanting to dodge when I get attacked. You know? Okay, I got the picture frame.
写真なんか見たことある気がする。思い出せ
Moidasenai. Moidasenai indeed. Can't open, can't open. Alright. Anything to enshrine? I got this. Let's enshrine it. I think I have enough faith to where when I do get my last Emma, if I get my last Emma, oh, it's my room that was sectioned off.
お姉ちゃん
Interesting.
どこにいるの？
Hold on, this place... It's different, right? Feels different. Letter to Santa. Dear Santa, I've been a very good girl this year and I would like a ray gun, please. From Shimizu Hinako. Cute. Okay. I feel like that looked a bit different to me. Okay, let's switch from this for a while. Let it repair durability a little. Chocolate. Whoop.
おままごとに入れてって頼んだら入れてくれなかったんだって。
あらあら、気の毒だったね。
ひなちゃんは男の子と遊んでたから女の子のお遊びには入れてあげないって言われたの。
誰そんなこと言ったの？後でお姉ちゃんが叱っとくから。
純子およし、かわいそうに男の子と遊んでただけでひどいね。
女の子嫌い。ひな子は女の子嫌だ。男の子になる。
この子はもっと小さい頃から男の子とも女の子とも遊んでたからね。
昭和って不思議な時代だよね。
どうして子供の世界では男女が冷やかし合い互いに拒絶し合っているんだろう。学校でも異性と話をしただけでバカにされたり冷やかされたり、私はそういうのが昔から理解できなくてのけ者にされてた。男子とかくれんぼしたい時もあれば女子とお人形で遊びたい時もあった。でも男子は私を女扱いしてあんまり仲間に入れてくれなかった。女子は私が男子と遊んでるからって仲間外れにすることも多かった。お姉ちゃんはそれをひな子は見えている世界が違うのねって言ってたっけ。でもそんな私にも私のことを女扱いせずに遊んでくれる初めての親友ができたんだ。
おい、それお前の人形だろ。落としてるぞ。宇宙作戦本部応答せよ。新たな巨大融合を確認。直ちに迎撃に向かう。
Oh, you actually... So the doll was kind of her connection to Shu. Interesting. That's all that there was in there, right? Okay. All right. Was this here before? Oh, it's this room. I'm always alone, so I'm okay playing by myself. That means I have the right to dish. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot, so I'm extra careful to share them with the left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Okay. Whoops. No. I want you over there. That isn't right. Whoa. There we go. Whoops. Cheap tactic. Pick up. I'm gonna get these scale plates pretty quickly, I think. That puzzle I thought was different last time through. But I could just be misremembering. I think I've visited every place in this version of the house. Tea, chocolate. Still don't have an Emma. I don't know why I check. I know I don't have an Emma. I'm just like hopeful that that one manifested itself into my... Okay, so now we're going further in the past, I guess. Or no, this was further in the past when we were younger. You know, the crimson water makes a whole lot more sense here now. If it is what I think it is. I think it's the crimson water from that purifies the sword. It's so bright over here. Hinako's diary. Just shut up, Dad, and you too, Mom. This is my decision, no our decision. Don't act like either of you have a say in this. I won't become like you. I won't become like you. I know you have ulterior motives. I'm just a pig to you, aren't I? Fattened up and ready for the slaughter, huh? You think I care about your money problems? Don't try to change the way I feel. If he sees me through here, he'll come attack me. And then he'll come all the way around here. Oh. Or he'll come attack me right now. Dang it. There we go. Biffed that pretty hard.
壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
Toolkit. Okay, I already went there. Didn't go here. Oh, well, don't need to. Find water. I feel... April 7th. What year? 1961. Yukon. Doki. This is just an infinite repeating. This is different than last time. This is definitely different. Why? What's the significance of this being different? So weird. Okay. Let's go this way. In fact, this house has been a little different this time through. Things have just happened just the tiniest bit differently. Like, it's lighter. I don't remember it being this bright everywhere. Maybe that's because we stopped taking the medication? Is our mind clearing up, maybe? Maybe not. Let's get this out. Get off me. Okay. This thing's still here. I don't really know what that is. It's like a doll, obviously. Toolkit. Hose. Propane tube.
チューブはまだ使えそうだ。
Bird pattern key. Antique comb. We'll come back for you. That crowbar is so good. Maybe I'll just repair the crowbar. Feels the tiniest bit wasteful doing that, but this thing is sturdy, man. And I got so many toolkits. Might as well. Okay, let's go back, get that antique comb. Not exactly that I need it, but still. Okay, have I checked out everything over here? There's a locked room. Maybe it's mirrored now from what it was before. Because I feel like... No, it wasn't mirrored. This is so weird. Something feels abnormal. Ninki. Okay. And now I think it's time to loop. Ancient shrine. Antique comb. One sec. Taking a drink. They spawn monsters this time through it, I take it? Okay, we can take care of the picture frame. So we gotta do that. Might as well. Do we do this here? Yes. Take care of both things. Get my key that I left in my ball of wax that I put in my diary. That's a new word. Whoopsie. I meant diary. You know what I meant. Okay, nope, wrong room. This room. Here we go. It is solved. Okie doke. Now I need to save, and then I gotta go loop again. This way. Onward. I think this is not it. I gotta loop one more time. Excuse me. Here's where I need to be. I think. Yeah. Wait, did I need to enshrine anything? No. We're good. Didn't even get to make a baby. Sorry. We're going this way. Fuki ga kwarisouそうだから使えない。
マジでそれ冗談だろ。
うん大マジ。
そんなやつ俺知らねえよ。覚えてもねえよ。第一それが急に今頃になってわけがわかんねえよな。
どうしようか。相棒はどう思う？
それはひなこが自分で考えて決めるしかねえよ。俺が口出しできることじゃねえし。
おかしいよね。それに私女扱いされるの嫌だし。相棒だって似合わないって思うでしょ。
うん。
だよね。私も似合わないって思うし。
そう決めつけるなよ。答えを急ぐな。悪い癖だぞ。もっと時間をかけてゆっくりと考えろ。心を落ち着けて静かに心の中の自分と対話しろ。
そうだな。相棒の言う通りだ。
大丈夫か？また頭痛か？お前は悩み込むとすぐ頭痛に出るな。我慢せずに薬飲めよ。ひどくなってからじゃ遅いんだからな。
買ったやつ全然効かないんだ。
そうか。また俺が見繕ってやるから、お前の体質に合ったやつを探してみる。
ありがとう相棒。やっぱり頼りになるな。
いいか？どんな選択も焦って選んだら必ず後悔する。じっくり考えるんだ。それだけは絶対に約束しろ。
お姉ちゃんにも同じこと言われたよ。わかった相棒、約束する。
Blackbird and sword plate. One side and katana on the other. The blackbird and the whitebird must be the representations of our inner selves. So I am currently playing as the whitebird, I think. Okay, we got everything. This isn't the right version of the house, though. I don't think there's anything more to do here, though. So I can probably just go. Is this the right version of the house? Yokan. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Sword and fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. Fox fell to the sword. The aftermath. The seal upon the land vanished without a trace. The sword raised itself heavensward. Setting sun. Okay, so white bird has to go to the left. Oh, it just auto-inserted everything. That was... What's on the other side? This is the white bird. No. I don't know. Scales are not there. This is the white bird. This is the sword. Raised to heavensworth. Word. We're flying towards the setting sun, which is in the west. I feel like this is right. What was the thing again? Sword and fox. Fought, battling upon a set of scale. Okay, so the scale does need to be here, which means this goes here. Heavensworth? Heaven's Word? What did it say? I should have read the whole thing. Fox, the sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the fox fell to the sword. In the aftermath, their seal upon the land vanished without a trace. Okay, so the fox is flipped. The sword raised itself heavensward. The scale is now dedicated to the rising sun. Oh, so the scale is here in the rising sun. This is there. Ah, I see.
でも何の話だろう。
ひなこ、いるなら返事ぐらいして。しゅうくんが来てるって言ってるでしょ。
相棒、調子はどうだ？
調子って？私調子悪くないよ。
最近学校でも上の空じゃないか。俺たちが話しかけてもぼんやりしてるし、悩みすぎてまた頭痛がひどくなってるんじゃないかって思ってさ。
全然。
そうか。
うん。心配しすぎだよ。ごめんね。お手洗い行ってくるね。
あ、うん。ひなこのお母さん言ってたな。最近隠れて何かを読んでいるって。これがそうなのか。ごめん、タンスの裏になんか見えたんで。
読んだ？
え？
何も読んでないよね。忘れて。週には関係ないから。
何も読んでないよ。というか字なんて何も。
ごめん。帰ってもらっていい？今日は体調が悪いの。
お前さ、
帰って。
わかった。また明日。
私おかしいのかな。心がね、自分でも不安になるくらいにすごく大きく早くおかしくなっていくの。咲子に聞いたらそれは恋なんじゃないかって言うんだけれど、本当にそうなのかな。私が想像していた恋っていうのはもっともっとじっくり温かで酸っぱいんだけれど、ほんのり甘くてくすぐったくて、そういうものだと思ってた。でもね、今の私はそれとは全然違う。これは温かで酸っぱくて甘いんだけれど、まるで誰かに足をつかまれて沼の底に無理やり引きずり込まれるような、そんな感じなの。とても心地いいよ。でもね、なぜかずっと
She's sweating, man.
これは本当に恋なのかな。私だけが特別なのかな。あなたはどう思う？ねえ。いや、わからない。でも一つだけわかるよ。あなたのその気持ちは多分週に感じたものとは全く別の、全く異形の何か。私とあなた、どちらもひな子だけれど、きっとどちらかが間違っている。 お願い。もし私が間違っていたなら私を殺して、ねえ解放して。さもなきゃ私があんたを殺すから。
Oh, gross. We've always had this unspoken rule that we shouldn't view each other as boys and girls, so we've called each other partner growing up. But with time, our bodies slowly developed into which we rejected. If I started viewing Shu as a man he's growing into, I feel like our precious relationship will come to an end, and the thought of losing him absolutely petrifies me. Shu is probably also starting to have the same thoughts as me, but he still treats me as his partner. I swear that I want to stay by Shu's side as his partner, and not in a romantic way either, but at the same time, there's some strange part of me that wants him to acknowledge me as a girl. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of with her. I once went to see Junko in the hospital when she was pregnant. Her morning sickness was so bad that all she could manage between vomiting was groaning. Her hands were rough and chapped, and her face looked as though she aged decades overnight. When I saw her like that, it was as if the sister I adored had disappeared. This is what marriage does to a woman. It makes you end up like Junko, like mom. Maybe that's the birthing monster that we see all the time. I mean, I know she's afraid of pregnancy, but it's probably because of that moment that she's afraid of pregnancy. Okay. And then the last part is fighting the parents. Don't want to do that right now. What time is it? It's already been 2 hours. It's almost 11. You know, we can fight him real quick. Nice try, I guess. Okay. Someone is revving their engine like crazy outside right now. Don't worry, we all think you're very cool. Scribbled all over. I don't understand that. We're in like a residential area. You could not be going that fast. You know, you're gonna run into like a dead end very quickly. And so you're either gonna crash or you're gonna have to come to an abrupt stop. So I don't really know what you accomplish by revving your engine like that.
してこんなことに。
Is that Sakako, Shu, and Rinko?
よっ、ひなこちゃんのお帰りだ。待ってました。ひなこ、遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様、包丁のさえをどうぞご覧くださいよー。なんだその言い草は。
That scene must have really terrified her as a kid, man. Hey, don't... What am I doing?
お父さん、お母さん、どうして。
No, don't grab me.
どうしてひなこはそうなの。
Dang it. I can't see what's going on here.
育てた覚えはないよ。
Ooh. Just like the Matrix. Oh, okay, got her. Might as well use these bandages. We're not going through them that fast. Whoops. Dodge, 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 or don't. Or just get hit like every possible time you could get hit. Either of those are good options. Oh, man. Right in the back. First time through, I did a much better job on this fight. This time through, I think I was kind of like not as scared of it because I had that sword, so I kind of just like flew into it.
お父さん、お母さん。
Are we still gonna see us? Yes.
「これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。」
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想をつかされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。
これは
先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Oh, I forgot there was one more of these sections. Maybe we'll find the Emma in here. I wishful thinking. Look at all these foxes. This just feels like a good place to hide something because it's such a big room, you know? But I don't think there's anything hidden anywhere. I don't see anything, at least. Okay, nothing. I did forget about this place. I forgot about this section. This also feels like another good place to hide stuff. Nothing for me back there, I guess. And then the save spot here. This might be a good place to call it for tonight. Because I don't think I want to do this section tonight. Because it's already been 2 hours. I've played 4 hours today, because this is my second stream. So I could probably... I'll come back tomorrow and finish it off, I think. And get the next ending. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. Let's get a good shot of our girl Hinako here. There we go. Wish that UI element wasn't... It doesn't matter. It's not that good of a shot. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Fukakituru will see us out like she has the last few times. And I thank you for joining, I guess. Here's Fukakituru saying goodbye. Goodbye, Fukakituru. All right. Have a nice night. I will be back tomorrow. We're definitely going to finish this tomorrow. For sure. This ending, at least. Not the true ending. So. Later.